Hey everybody, and welcome back to Elden Ring. Last time, we went all the rest of the way down Elfale Brace of the Halig Tree, all the way down to the bottom where the boss fog lies. And then the day after I recorded that, my computer decided to have its fans sound terrible, and the computer would then spend the next month in a repair shop as they tried to get a new fan, and as they tried to fix some other issues that cropped up as a result of improper installing. I'll tell that story a bit later. It's quite intriguing. It was a roller coaster, let me tell you. But we're back. This time, you see this hallway. You know what this is about. You know what we're about to do. I've been really, really dreading this. Because, not only because it's been over a month since I've last played, so I'm probably super rusty. I did go to kill some regular enemies just now to hopefully de-rust a little bit, but I'm still going to suck. No matter what, this is going to take me forever, because we're about to fight the super boss of Elden Ring. The most infamous boss in the entire base game. We're going to see if the DLC... I wonder if the DLC can somehow top this boss. I feel like it won't be able to, but you never know. DLCs usually have the hardest content in the games, so yeah. I want to check my Flask of Wonders Physic and my talismans before we go. Okay, this is not going to help too much. No, I think enemies are hitting way too hard. This is going to do nothing. So how about instead... I probably just want to boost my damage by boosting intelligence. I'm not sure if intelligence or magic shrouding would boost my damage. I might go with intelligence because I'm probably going to be using the twin blade on them more so than magic attacks, pure magic attacks. I'll also be using Dark Moon Greatsword, which I haven't tried on this boss before. So I'm excited to see how that's going to pan out. I could also maybe use this, the enhancing dodge rolls. It'll increase my damage, but I might need it against this boss. We'll have to see. I'll go with the half HP restore, though, because that was pretty helpful. Now let me check my talismans. Maximum stamina being vastly raised. I don't know about that. I got a rune arc equipped right now, so at least for this first run, I will definitely swap that out. Should I just continue to raise intelligence more? I mean, I could. Oh, okay. I am medium load right now, so if I wanted to go any lighter, I mean, I'd probably have to take all this off, and I don't really want that. I'm already really light as it is. What with this off? Yeah, this is giving me lots, so I think I should definitely put that on. Interestingly, it grays out the other two Dragon Crest Shield talismans, so I guess you can only have one of these on at a time. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know that, and the same goes with this. They're grayed out now. This is not going to help at all. I'm going to use this, or no. Is there an increases charge spells and skills? Okay, I think I might go with this. This boss attacks super fast, so I think a light load might be preferable, and I might try to find ways to do that. But for this is what I'm gonna go with. Oh yeah, you know what? Just to give myself every single advantage I possibly can, you're gonna need it for this freaking fight. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to allot my flasks to have 12 in the healing flask, only 2 in that. That might be a bad idea, but I'll run with it for now. I'm probably going to be changing around my moveset a lot as we go. Oh god. I've also used a rune arc off camera. So, yeah. There's nothing more to say. Let's get into this. Oh god. You've never seen this before. Strap in. This is gonna be a wild ride.
I dreamt for so long. My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted. Corpse after corpse left in my wake. As I awaited his return. Heed my words. I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella. And I have never known defeat.
I'm going to heed those words 1,000 times. Malenia, Blade of Miquella, starts with a really quick attack on the first attempt. Thankfully, not for any repeat attempt. I am not even gonna bother trying to describe this boss's moveset. You can watch and see how insane it is for yourself. There's one attack in particular, though, that stands out among the rest. That jab right there is going to deal a ton of damage if it hits, so it's best for it not to hit. Oh my god. Okay, good. After that, I have an opportunity. Oh my god. Right there, you can see one of the ways Malenia kinda sorta cheats. I'll talk more about this in a bit. I won't give you a horrible first impression of this boss, though. Okay. One of Malenia's main gimmicks is that every single hit she lands on you, even if you block it with a shield, heals her. So if she gets a lot of hits on you, she will undo a lot of the damage you've done to her. It's one of the most soul-crushing things about the boss fight. As you can see momentarily, you make loads of progress and then, nope, down the drain it goes, but just a few lucky hits. No, oh god. Okay, good. We survived the first one. That was Waterfowl Dance, her most infamous attack for being a little bit on the bullshit side. Okay, she didn't let me heal there, but thankfully she let me heal here. I'm just using my Twin Blade for now. Light attacks are, I don't know, I feel like they'll be helpful. Let me try this, though. And I'll power this up. I'll go for this as well. She's really far away. She tends to be unaggressive when she's far away. She dodges that really well. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Oh, no. Okay. This is gonna be ridiculous. That grab attack. Oh, I've had her grab me with that attack at the worst possible times, and it does a lot of damage, as you can imagine. Gotten her halfway down already, somehow, on the first attempt. I don't think we're gonna get this lucky on any future attempt, though. Okay, Frostbite. She is thankfully susceptible to Frostbite, and that's my main source of attacking, so I'm gonna count on that. This is the... Oh, God. First death. And she says that she is Malenia, Blade of Miquella, every time you die in her first phase. Oh, man. We're gonna hear that so many times. This boss is usually gonna have the highest death count of any boss we fight in this entire game. I promise you that. Heed my words. This will be the hardest fight we do. You can jump on the side posts here if you jump as you're going down the stairs, so that's pretty cool. This is the one major boss fight in the game, not any of the forgettable field bosses or mini dungeon bosses, that I was unable to beat on my first playthrough. This playthrough is the chance for me to avenge myself. I couldn't even do it with summons. Avenge my past self, I guess. I couldn't even do it with summons. I tried it with summons, and I still couldn't freaking do it. I was just, either I ran out of patience, I ran out of perseverance, and I was eventually like, you know what? I'm gonna be making a playthrough of this game inevitably. I'll just wait until that. Oh, crud. This is not gonna be good. I've tried to use magic on her. She dodges it almost every single time. I really think that getting her with melee swipes is my best bet. I will try this without using summons for as long as I can without going completely insane. But if I am on the brink of that, if my sanity goes down to the orange level, head is pounding and hands are shaking, I shall bring in summons, and even then, it's gonna take me a while to win this. I'm sure there are ways you could choose this boss. I don't know any of them. I'd rather just keep going with the equipment that I have, because it's more fun for me that way. Oh my god. Unless this boss forces my hand and makes me cheese. After all, she breaks the rules a little bit. Why can't I? Oh, I hate that rapid combo attack. Okay. I hate that rapid combo attack. That's all you need to know. I feel like I should never go for the first move. I should always let her do it. Okay, you're not gonna swing. She would have swung if I was close. Alright, I think you want to dodge to the side from that attack. Dodging away sucks from her, like, rapid 4-hit combo there. Yeah. Nice. And then she, of course, can continue it because, my god, you just never stop. Stance broke? Oh, man! That's a rare occurrence. Alright, I'll take that. I should probably heal. Oh, she has immunity. Oh, no! Not this already! No! No! Waterfowl Dance is extremely hard to get out of the way of. If she starts it up when I'm that close, you cannot outrun it. And she can just start it up whenever. There is no set points in the fight when it happens. She just does it whenever she wants to. You do need to knock her below like 70% HP first, but it's an attack that she can start at any time, and if you're close to her, you're just screwed. That's why it's so infamous, and it's part of why this fight is so reviled. No, really? Really? You could just go straight... Oh, that kills me. Unless I have literally full health, that kills me. I told you that we would have done the luckiest on the first attempt and that every other attempt was gonna suck. I'm just kind of like... not playing the way I should be. Fucking Christ. There is a way that you can perfect this boss and take no damage to her every time. I obviously do not know that way. Nice. Good job, me. I don't know where her punish windows are. I'm having to relearn that, and so that's part of what's causing all these deaths. Okay, maybe just don't do jump attacks, me. Stop doing jump attacks and thinking that's gonna work. Uh-oh. I remember those. All right. Sort of, a little bit. Didn't work. Somehow... Oh god, my headset's falling off my head! Bad time for that to happen! I was so into dodging it that the headset nearly fell off. Alright, that attack is punishable. See, if she starts up Waterfowl in your face, it's a lot of the strategy is to like go under her so you can try to have her aim the first of 3 chains of attacks away from you. God damn it, I didn't know she would continue. 666 damage at least. I got her down to half. Whatever that's worth at this point. I think the Moonlight Greatsword isn't doing great, though. She has staggered her that time, but thing is, a ton of her attacks have hyper armor. And I do not have the memory capacity to remember which exact motions that she does has hyper armor and which ones don't. So that is something about this fight that I'm just never going to understand. If that's infuriating to you, I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. That's the way I work. Heal now. I don't think she can follow that up with anything. And just go after her when she's standing still like that. I've had a lot of surprisingly good luck doing that. I had great luck doing that. Oh, God. No, God, not there! Yeah, oh my God. How the fuck? How the fuck? How the fuck? How the fuck? She can delay that by a random amount of time. I hate that. She did it quicker the second time. Why is that allowed? Why are you allowed in this game, Malenia? You don't belong! Actually, as much as I might joke about that, there is a serious theory that this was a boss, a moveset cut from Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and it was meant for that game, and it was deposited in a game of the Dark Souls moveset instead, where it is terrifically harder than the rest of the competition. People think this because they actually modded Malenia into Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and she actually works really well as a boss in that game. Or so I hear. I don't know if she would be like one of the hardest in that game, one of the easiest, I don't know. Halfway down, alright. Apparently when talking about random shit, I have a better time, or I just gotten lucky and she hasn't done the worst shit she can do, which that is most definitely the case. Okay, good. Good thing I waited. Stance break. Nice. Okay. We've got down to her name. Come on. No. I gotta heal. I'm not risking that. Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever! Whatever! Oh god, I didn't realize she would dash right up to me first. Get jump attacked. Okay. I just mistimed that dodge. I probably should have healed instead of attacked. I just, like... You know, sometimes when given the choice back off and heal or attack, I like to pick attack more often, because it might actually win me the fight. Sadly there, it didn't. How did that not hit? I'll take it, though. This boss is bullshit enough. I guess I may as well tell you how Malenia cheats exactly, because I made that point earlier, and I should probably provide some evidence. There's a YouTuber whose name I don't remember, but I will pop it up on screen here. He made a video showing how Malenia cheats using the stagger and poise stance break systems. I've been over how Malenia has tons of hyper armor. Normally, when an enemy has hyper armor, they can still be stance broken out of it even if they don't stagger to any hit. If you empty their poise during their hyper armor, which, by the way, poise drain, hyper armor has no effect on poise drain, you will drain their poise regardless. But if you drain it to 0, where they should stance break, even if they're in hyper armor, they'll still stance break. Malenia is the only enemy in the game that I'm aware that doesn't stance break if she's in hyper armor, even if her poise is drained to 0. I can't believe... How am I getting so lucky with that? How? I mean, I'm not really getting lucky. The first wave is still hitting me for the full damage, but the second waves aren't hitting me as much as they could. So yeah, you should actually be stance breaking Malenia a lot more than you are, because when her poise hits 0, if she's in hyper armor, the game just says, nah, I don't feel like stance breaking. And the weird thing about this is that her poise ends up going into the negatives as a result. Normally, if this happens to an enemy, at that point, any subsequent hit, no matter how minor the attack... saw it too late. I could have reacted sooner, though. That's a fair death. Unlike every other death, which was clearly unfair, right, guys? No. Normally, when an enemy is in negative poise, any hit whatsoever, no matter how light the attack, no matter if you're even jumping or rolling, will stance break them. And it will still take the same amount of time for the poise to start refilling as it does normally. Malenia, once again, cheats and has her poise refilled as soon as it enters the negatives. So she just has this very subtle edge against you with her stance break system that no other enemy gets. Yeah, kind of unfair. On top of that, the normal staggers that happen upon hitting her, she is able to somehow, by some way, cancel her stagger animation into like a dash away move that she can then follow up with a counter attack. Okay, that was just... that was dumb of me. Don't dodge away from that attack. I wonder if dodging to the left is advised. I don't know. I think because her second swipe goes to her right. So I think dodging to her left is the best idea for there. I could probably hit her during that wind-up. I'm just not bold enough to. She's far more bold than I. Okay, you see that weird dash away move? I think that's an example of her canceling her stagger animation. I can't fucking get over that shit. Why is that allowed? Why is she allowed to delay that by just a little extra second longer with no indication on when? Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. I've yet to use my physic. I probably should. Just somehow I feel like if I go for an attack there, it'll be just long enough for me to not be able to get out of the way. Let's use this. I feel like I need the boost, but then again, I might need the boost for later. No. This is a little close. Oh god, no. Got caught by that third blast. That third blast, like the way she moves causes the camera to whip around. If you're locked on, I could always disengage lock on, and I think that would actually make it easier, so I should definitely do that. Alright, you know what? Apparently this thing kind of sucks for this fight. Taking it off. We are in light load now. That's all I needed to do. I needed to shed myself with that sword. So now I'll be dodging faster. Just a little bit faster. It's not huge, but it might help. And with this armor set, I'm able to do it without having to strip down. Good thing I didn't have any fall. Nice. I'm jump attacking her because sometimes I get a lucky hit like that. Yeah, and it does tend to stance break her a little bit better. I don't know if I should be healing if my health is even this far down, because, like, she can use Waterfowl Dance, like now. I should disengage. Crap. I disengaged the lock-on, but then my camera was stuck facing the ground, so... I'm glad I'm the one who got the hit, if either of us. Ah, such bullshit. At least I didn't get hit by it, but I consider that a lucky strike. A lucky, boon. No! Oh my god, if this kills me. Okay, good. I hate she can start that grab attack up at a moment's notice. There's a lot of attacks in her moveset like that. Yeah, like that one too. Oh my god.
Blade of Miquella.
And before you ask, I've tried using Hoarfrost Stomp. She dodges it super effectively. And it doesn't even do that much damage to her either. Let me try using it here to get us started. Okay, well there she got hit by it, but it does less than a regular freaking slash would have. And she just healed it right back up in a single hit! Oh my god. Ridiculous. Ridiculous! At least she's incredibly weak to Frostbite. That's not a very protective overcoat she has on. Apparently, people who are familiar with the lore claim that Malenia is also kind of a cheater in the lore, so the fact that she does kind of bend the game's mechanics to her will in those subtle places, in those subtle ways, is lore accurate. I don't know if that's what they were going for, or if they were just going for a way to make this boss artificially harder. I feel like it's more like the latter. She didn't need those... Oh no. Oh crap, I dodged the wrong direction, because I disengaged lock-on too late. I don't react to it in time and then get it through my head that I should disengage lock-on right now. See, that little thing, that was her canceling a stagger. If you're using a heavy weapon on her, she can quite literally counterattack you before you have any chance to move from canceling her fucking stagger animation. That's ridiculous. I tried. I didn't know she was gonna go that way, man. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to know which direction she's going? I got 42 of these. Let's start using them. Nice. Awesome. You start Waterfowl Dance immediately after this, I swear to God. Okay, good. I kind of launched her in that direction. Sadly, it was still kind of a lot of damage. May have been enough to kill me on a normal health bar. Alright. Good. Thank you for choosing that attack and not any of your bad ones. No! I'm just like in a constant loop of needing to heal. I'm not making any progress on her. But just play aggressively, man! Don't worry about it, just stay at half health! I wish I had the boldness to do that. But as you can see by my skills, like that, I cannot do that, or else I will die. Cool. I didn't know she was gonna do that. I thought she was gonna take at least a little bit of a break, but no. She's Malenia, Blade of Miquella, and she has never known defeat. I would say neither have I. That's not true. You did kind of defeat me the first playthrough where I gave up on you. Why? When she does that fourth swing, if you're unclear about what I'm getting so mad at after that attack, that fourth swing, what the hell was that? That fourth swing sometimes comes out just a little bit more delayed, and if you dodge just the usual timing that you have to do for the quick one, you will get hit by the delayed one. It's fucking stupid. I don't really know what to do about it. I think I can outrun this. Okay, I took 2 hits from it, that's fine. I didn't really realize what direction she was going in there. Alright. Boom. Okay, stop that. Does that attack not have hyper armor? Or does she just not enter the hyper armor frames? It's little stuff like that, about exactly when the hyper armor stops and starts, that makes it even harder for me to remember. Yeah, look at that. That quick version comes out so fast. I have to dodge in anticipation if I want to stay close to her, but sometimes she'll do the delayed version and then hit me anyway because I can't know what she's doing. If it sounds like I'm complaining about this boss and that I hate it, it's because, yes, I do. Oh my god. I might I don't know if I would, like, hate it more than Margit. I don't know. But at least Margit's, like, fucking doable. I think I'd rather fight Margit over Malenia. Use this chance. Okay. What am I doing? What is my character doing? Alright. I'm actually glad that she staggered it all there. Sorry if this battle's nauseating. We keep, like, turning in circles. It's kind of fun, though. It's kind of like a dance.
Wait. The scarlet blue flowers once more.
As if this boss hasn't been frustrating enough, they had the audacity to give her a second phase with its own health bar! Did you think this was enough? Apparently not. I'm gonna shoot some glintstone ice cracks at her because she is motionless for this entire time. You may as well capitalize on this moment. The second phase is just the first phase, but worse. She has new attacks, but now has her giant wings clouding up the screen and making it impossible to tell what she's doing. And yes, she can still use Waterfowl Dance whenever she wants to. Yes, she still heals. Yes, she's still Malenia. I've been able to get through her first phase multiple times. I don't know if I even got halfway through her second. At least she starts with a little bit of health knocked off. That's good, right? Alright. It's time for me to just give this a million attempts until we get one that gets far enough to be worthy of showing on screen. Well, no, I'll show every single death on screen, because that's what I'd like to do. Bad, 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 bad. I wish I could tell you how to dodge that attack effectively. I don't think I can. There are numerous guide videos up on YouTube for how to do it. That's right. This boss is so fucking stupid, people have to make guide videos on how to dodge whatever attacks. Alright. I won't be able to teach you because I will not be able to do it correctly. I've been trying and I have never done it correctly, so... yeah, I'm not an effective teacher if I can't replicate it myself. Oh no, not again! Nah.
Blade of Miquella.
I'm just gonna go for a bunch of regular hits. I don't know how much more the critical it would have done. Probably not much more. No, that direction! That direction! I thought she was gonna go, like, behind me a little bit. Not that way, not in front of me. I think what I should do is, after the second flurry of Waterfowl Dance, start running away. I think that would increase my chances better. And then dodge when she gets close. Well, that was a bad idea. I should have just kept running. I think I could have made it. Oh, thank you for fucking insta-dodging. I mean, that's what I do, too. That's what I do for all your attacks. I wonder if Malenia's mauling just as hard. Alright, please stop. I think the worst thing about that quadruple hit there is that she can, like, chain it together with other quadruple hits, so it's definitely not an easy attack to heal after. Or even to punish her attacks after. Yeah, you have to wait for that. That she'll rest after. That's a guaranteed rest. Or she's not guaranteed to rest. After she does the delayed hit, she also rests. That's why I'm going for those jump attacks. It might not be the best idea, but, like, it is working out for me a lot of the time. Like this. Especially after those rests. She really does rest a while. Like after that. Stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid! I couldn't push her into phase 2. If I could have, if she didn't fucking cancel. Don't start water. Fucking that direction, that makes no sense. I'm so low on flasks, this isn't gonna go well. Phase 2, though. Sometimes her health bar can appear empty, but you still have to do, like, one more hit. Okay, dodge away from this, that will deal a lot of damage. Then let's ice crack her. Do something in this downtime. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Oh no! Wow! No. Alright, that's gonna create explosion, and it hits me. All the damage I just did was undone in an instant. Hate you. Hate you, hate you, hate you, hate you. There's another attack she could do where she could summon, like, phantom clones of herself that all swing in various ways. Is she about to do that right now? No, okay. That attack is deceptive. It looks like Waterfowl, but isn't. And it's super hard to tell the difference. I think that's Waterfowl. That's gonna kill me, yeah. There's no way you can survive Waterfowl with that little health. Oh, this boss! And you see, I wouldn't have as much of a problem with Phase 2 if it didn't have so much new shit in it that you need to memorize. If Phase 2 was literally just Phase 1, but it's kind of harder to see the attacks, I think I would actually, like, I would not only like that, it would be an interesting idea for Phase 2, but it would be so much better design. Because this even happens in Dark Souls 3, which has my favorite bosses of any Souls game I've played so far. Any bosses that has multiple phases and go on for super long, like Sister Frida, basically the Malenia of that game, you spend so long trying to fight your way back to those second phases, to those subsequent phases, that you don't even remember what the attacks are like when you get there, and so you just die super early again. All of your boss fight experience is just spent working your way to Phase 2 repeatedly, getting a little bit better every single time, until eventually you pull a rabbit out of a hat and win. And that's especially true for Malenia, whose Phase 1, I still cannot get through Phase 1 consistently. Because, you know, she's stupid, and she's Malenia. Oh, fuck you. Good thing I waited. That would have meant the death of me if I went for an attack. It's possible she only does the grab after certain moves, and with enough time, I'll feel out what those moves are. I know that I can get better at this boss with enough time, but, like, when I'm trying to do it in the midst of this playthrough, it's gonna be annoying. Oh god, no! Not now! Not now! I did it! I survived! I need to drink all the way. Stop crouching, get up off the ground, thank you. Do not follow the loading screen advice. You don't need that advice anymore. Sure. You know what? Use this. Fuck it. She was about to grab me there, did you see that? What? Okay, that was the weirdest bullshit I've ever seen. If only that was predictable. Well, it's not really. Maybe it is. Oh, no! Crap! I didn't dodge correctly. That was me. For once, you weren't bullshit. Idea. Should I even bother going in with any FP flasks? I don't think so. I'm gonna give myself 2 extra heals. The only time I use magic is I do it at the start of Phase 2 just to get a bit of damage on her before she attacks. Otherwise, I don't see anywhere where I can fit in any magic attacks. I really one day need to fucking grow a pair and try attacking her during that. I normally don't say grow a pair, but I think it's applicable in this case. That's kind of like a distant version of that same attack, but because she's so far away, I can't hit her while she's winding it up. Yeah, that's why you want to dodge to the left from that. Okay, good. Ridiculous. Ridiculous! You are! No, 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 no. Crap! I knew staying at that little health for that time was gonna come back to bite me. I could have done it if I had dodged correctly. I do have to say, as much as I've been complaining, as annoying as and bullshit as this boss is, there is a certain level of fun to it. Like, when I do dodge her attacks, I feel amazing doing it. Unlike then. Really? I was just barely out of the way. Get frosted, you piece of crap. Frost seems to wear off from her really fast. I've been getting a lot of frost procs, I'm noticing. Fucking Christ. Maybe attacking instead of healing isn't the best area. I don't know. After she does that many attacks in a row, I want to get one in myself. It's my turn. Mom said it's my turn to attack you! That way! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I wish I could understand which fucking direction she goes in when she does that. I wonder, if I do attack her during that wind-up, does she release the attack sooner? Because I wouldn't be surprised. What are you doing? Sometimes bosses get confused and they don't exactly track you very well. I guess there's just something in their code bugging out. They heal after this. Can I get frost on you, please? No. Probably doesn't even do any damage. I'm just giving her immunity frames for basically no reason. That direction, really? Alright, it's fine. At least she can't really do anything once it's done. She does pause and wait. Oh, thank you for staggering. Holy shit, that could have been so bad. Can't believe I'm thanking you for doing anything. Thank you for not being a piece of crap. You're just letting it slide so that you can do something horrible to me later on. I know how you bosses work. Phase 2. I love to try Phase 2 again, you know? You know that? You know that? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do know that. Back up. What is with that? Okay. She waterfowling? Yes, she is. Which direction does she go? And when? And why? And she also inflicts Scarlet Rot in Phase 2, because, you know, she just wants to make it fun, family fun for everyone. In that case, I'm gonna quit boluses. I only got to full infection as I died, but still, it's possible she can build it up on me, and I do not want Scarlet Rot taking me out when she has, like, 2 hits left. Elden Ring? Elden Ring's okay. I just want to mention real quick, in my Dark Souls 3 playthrough, the boss I died to the most was Nameless King, and part of that was because I was fighting him for the very first time. I died to him 13 times. There is no doubt we are well beyond that at this point. And I don't think any other boss in Elden Ring so far has taken me more than 10 tries. You should feel special, Malenia. You are special, for all the wrong reasons. See, when it just works out like that, and she doesn't do waterfowl dance at all a single time throughout all of that, this fight is super fun! Just remove waterfowl dance, and honestly, the fight might be too easy then, according to some people, but whatever. I don't know. Would it be? I feel like this boss needs something removed. You can have 2 phases, you can have crazy overpowered attacks that set her apart, you can have high damage, but you shouldn't have all of that at once. I'm literally just trying to heal. And so is she, clearly. Fucking God, I wish I could actually fight this phase. But I can't because it's so crazy ridiculous. I die in 2 seconds and then back I go to phase 1, dying about 3 times in that before I can get another chance. Why does she have 2 phases? From Software, checkpoints, you ever heard of them? Of course they have. That's what the graces are. But This is a time to mention that back in, like, Dark Souls 1, they did actually put checkpoints for certain bosses. The most reviled boss in Dark Souls 1 is the Bed of Chaos. It is a horribly designed piece of shit. But the one saving grace that fight has, that it does actually, like, as you progress through that fight, it does save your progress through the many phases that it goes through. So when you get back to it, you don't have to redo what you've already done. It was kind of a band-aid fix for the horrible design of that fight, but I really wish that they would do that again for Sister Frieda or for bosses like this. Phase 2 is fucking hard enough on its own. Do we have to go through both? Oh my god. No. I was too wishy-washy at the start. Okay, that actually worked out pretty well. Oh, she was about to swing there. I think I put a stop to that. Please, stop. How many more attacks can you have? Loads more. Loads more. Am I silly? Have I ever fought this boss before? Why, you did the delayed version. That said, I've made it to second phase 3 times now, and I've been recording this for over an hour. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. Shows that I can get through phase 1. Not consistently. But then in phase 2, I've just been dying instantly. Because I don't know how her attacks work. She has like a million new extensions on each one. I'm glad that I do 666 damage with every jump attack. I am the devil. Come to take you back to where you rightfully belong, I think. Maybe you don't rightfully belong there. No. Somehow hit her there. I'll take it. She's going, that was bullshit. Like you should be talking. I'll heal in your face. Yeah, how about that? I healed in your face. How's that feel? I hate you. I don't know, like, where exactly all of her normal basic swings go when they hit. If I did, and I knew what they each looked like as they started up, I'd be able to more clearly go for jump attacks at the right spots and avoid it in spots that would have sucked. But as you can tell, I can't do... Hit just short. Maybe don't dodge away from her, me. I've heard a million people online say dodging away sucks. Yet I still do it anyway. Okay, that's a good counter to her kick. Unless you can go into another move that has hyper armor. Can I actually get anywhere in this phase, please, for the love of God? Okay. Oh, whoa, no, the game's lagging. I might have to restart my computer here. Where's she? No! Oh my god. Holy fuck. She's doing it again? What? What? I thought she had a cooldown! Alright, look. I don't care what your favorite no-hit runner thinks. I don't care if this boss is consistent. This boss is a load of bullshit and should never have been included in this game. What the fuck? No, not at half health. Attacking me when I'm weak is a good idea. It's the best strategy and all that. Haven't taken a hit yet. And it was just pure luck. Because you can see, like, she just did exactly the right moves that I'm good at. I was able to read on the fly. I know my strategy now. Where's your first waterfowl? Just do it to me already. Don't leave me in suspense. Everyone wants to see water. Oh my god, that does enough damage to kill me. That's right. That was so good. And I had to squander it at the end there by jumping. One of these times, thank you. I don't know how my character is able to dodge so effectively at such low health, but I appreciate it. I appreciate your fortitude, character. There's not a whole lot I could have done. Oh, that direction? Why? Does she, like, follow you? Does she follow whichever direction you go? Maybe. Maybe she does. Okay, I just noticed. I can switch off from the Great Jar's Arsenal and still be in light load. So I think I'm gonna do that, because the Great Jar's Arsenal is not helping us at all. Raise max HP. I don't know well that's gonna do. Stamina, I don't know. I think I know. Enhanced jump attacks. It's what I'm doing to her a lot. Anything to buff my damage. I might also consider putting on the Red Feathered Branch Sword for some extra damage at low health. Only problem is, being at low health in this fight, kinda rare. 'Cause she does so much damage, she'll likely just hit you to death before the Branch Sword has a chance of doing anything. Oh, 766, that's doing 100 more damage to her. That's gonna add up a lot. Wow. Great talisman choice on my end. Holy shit. Of course, I should not just exclusively go for them. Damn it. Healing animation lasted just long enough. Now she is. Crap, not now. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm super lucky that that went through the ground instead of hitting me. Fucking stupid. Okay, locking on for the third flurry seems to work well. Okay, what the hell is that? Nah. Stop dodging. Stop acting like me. I'm the only one allowed to dodge here. Hate you. Thankfully, I was out of the way of that. See, it flipped around and I started dodging towards her instead. Holy shit! Okay, good thing the second heal ends quicker. At this rate, Waterfowl Dance might as well be a move from a JRPG that has a chance of doing full damage or not a lot. Or, you know, it's just down to luck whether you live through it or not. Someday I will try attacking her during that. I think you understand why I don't like to try doing that. Or at least you should. You should understand my mindset for not trying stuff like that. I'm lucky I'll get a stance break. Didn't get a stance break. I dodged away, that's bad. I should be closer to her. Oh no! Oh god, no, it's this attack. I have no idea what the timings for this one is. Ugh, crap! That's the thing. I might get like a little bit into the second phase and then overpowered move time, dead! I have no idea what the timing for that is. It's easier to see when you're far away from her, not when she starts it up in your face. Oh, just use ranged weapons. Ranged weapons do not work. I've tried. They do not. She dodges them super effectively. You cannot hit her with them. Okay, you can sometimes. Well, like, you need the super powerful ones that I don't have the right stats to use. I'm not built right to use them. I'm built to use this twin blade. And to do as much damage with it as possible with my high intelligence stat, thanks to its frosty nature. And I'm doing a decent amount of damage. I'm getting through, every time I get through phase 1, it doesn't take me too long. That whole, like, trying to get her to move away from you thing, I've tried to do it. It's worked for, like, the first 0.2 seconds, never any other time. Oh, eat it. That felt good. Even if it may have done less damage than normal attacks would have. I hate you. I hate you too. No. At least my heal canceled most of the blast. The delayed one, we can do it. No! I didn't really realize what she was doing. Okay, now? Do I? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to heal instead of attack. Even though she's so low. I mean, phase 1! Nice, okay, okay. Oh, of course. Just happened to be one little fucking voxel away. I hate you. Words cannot describe how much I fucking hate you. Oh no. Really? You can do a third attack after that? I need to get used to those landing timings. I would love to... It would be so much easier to get used to those landing timings if I could fucking play this phase more. Alas, nope. Gotta work my way through your already bullshit first phase just to get back here. No, 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 I'm so dead. Aren't you giving you... And you're at fucking full health just to rub salt in the wound. I'm getting to phase 2 more and more often as time goes on. Eventually, I do feel like I'll be able to get through it consistently. And then, we can start properly learning her attacks. You know, we can start learning her attacks in phase 2. Are these getting me anything? I have no idea. Yeah. Alright. Oh god. Yeah. I really like dodging that attack, it's fun. We just I end up on, like, either side of her. Could have gone for it, didn't. Again. Look at that, I made it to phase 2 the very next attempt. That's a first. Is there something more effective I could be using here? I feel like there could be. Okay, she starts with that. I know how to dodge that. If I'm close, she'll follow up with the sky thing. Maybe I should avoid attacking her and just learn how to dodge her shit. I say as I go for an attack. But hey, I can't help it. Any opportunity not attacking is the time when the boss is not progressing. He seems to rest a lot more. I would think she'd be more... No. Resistant to frost. This. Freeze! Huh! I survived. I would think she would be more resistant to frost in his face, considering, you know, her outfit, or lack thereof. What are you doing? Oh, she's doing that again. Nope. Hit her with this some more. Heal to full. I'm not fucking chancing it. I have so many flasks, I may as well. Again? Okay, sure. I'll take it. I know how to dodge that. It's one of your easiest dodged attacks. Yes!
The mark of a true lord.
Oh my god! An hour and a half it took me! That's it!
Dear Miquella. Oh, dearest Miquella. My brother. I'm sorry. I finally met my match.
You know, Malenia, something about me? I have never known defeat. Okay, to be fair, that was an extremely lucky run, because she never did Waterfowl Dance. She did do that other Phantom Clone attack, though. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. One session. One session? One session? I can't believe it! I can't believe it! It's over already! Just when I was starting to have some fun! It's already done! How the hell? There's no way in hell that I got that good at the fight that quick. That was just a super lucky second phase. But you know what? Fuck it. She felt like going easy on me? That's what you get! I have been dreading this. Ever since we've gotten this far in the game, ever since my computer's been turned in to repair, I've been dreading having to get back to this game and fight her. And to have it go that quickly. What the hell? That was some like Dark Eater Midir levels of just so much easier than I expected shit. It took a lot of tries. I'm sure I died over 20 times. I'll be counting and editing. But damn. You rest at the site of grace. Behind you appears a shell of her Scarlet Aeonia. That's the big flowery attack she was using. She also did that attack twice in a row, and it was easily punishable and easily avoided. That could have been so much worse than it was, which is the scary thing to think about. But you know what? I don't have to think about it anymore, because I never have to fight her again. Yes! Remembrance of Malenia, goddess of Rot, or the Rot goddess. Miquella and Malenia are both the children of a single god, Empyreans. As such, they're both Empyreans. I didn't need to clarify that at all, but suffered afflictions from birth. One was cursed with eternal childhood, and the other harbored rot within. The other also developed some bullshit attacks, but, you know, we're just gonna leave that to the side. I think there is something quest-related we can do here. Yes. The unalloyed gold needle, which I believe we got in the last episode. I believe, because it's been a month since I recorded that. We can return it to the shell of the Scarlet Aeonia. And we get in return Miquella's needle and a Sombre Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone for some reason. One of the unalloyed gold needles that Miquella crafted to ward away the meddling of outer gods, capable of subduing the flame of frenzy if inherited, allowing one to cheat fate and avoid becoming Lord of Frenzied Flame. However, the needle is as yet unfinished and can only be used in the Heart of the Storm Beyond Time, said to be found in Farum Azula. I like the idea that if they finish the needle, then it'll be able to be used elsewhere. I was just about to go turn in my shit. Well, let's level up first. We got so much from that. 50 Vigor. I think I'm okay with this remaining our Vigor level for the rest of the game. As for other stats, I think maybe 50 Intelligence would be a nice number to go out on. So I'll put 2 points towards it. We'll see if anything else in the future will give us 480,000 souls. Runes, sorry. Otherwise, well, I've got a new remembrance. For the remembrance of the Rot Goddess, you can get Scarlet Aeonia. Creates a gigantic flower that blooms into an explosion of scarlet rot. Each time this scarlet flower blooms, Malenia's rot advances. It has bloomed twice already. With the third bloom, she will become a true goddess. Well, she already has become a true goddess, and I beat her anyway. I don't have enough faith to use it, and I don't have enough dex for this, unfortunately. I would actually consider using this. The other is the Hand of Malenia, built into Malenia's prosthetic arm. Through consecration, it is resistant to rot. Malenia's war prosthesis symbolized her victories. Some claim to have seen wings when the weapon was raised aloft, wings of fierce determination that have never known defeat. Until now! Unique skill, Waterfowl Dance. Don't get too excited. It does way less damage in your own hands. I think it's pretty good against certain regular enemies. Against bosses, though, yeah, of course. Bosses in this game are built to be stronger than you. That's just a fact. Oh, we can get her set as well. Oh, and right! I forgot about this. It's been so long since I last played, so I haven't been able to see this. We can get Loretta's set, and I remember Loretta's set looks really cool. Oh boy. Good thing I have all these souls, because I think I can afford everything here. I sure can. Malenia awaited Miquella at the foot of the husk. So Miquella was stolen from the Halig Tree, from his own Halig Tree, by Mohg, and is now kept in the Mohgwyn Palace, where Mohg plans to use him to turn him into a lord or whatever. My brother will keep his promise. He possesses the wisdom, the allure of a god. He's the most fearsome Empyrean of all. And that's the same there, same there. How about Loretta? Once a royal Carian knight went on a journey in search of a haven for Albinorks and determined that the Halig Tree was their best chance for eventual salvation. And that's what it says for every single piece. Hugh, thank you. Thank you so very much for the plus 25 Cold Twin Blade. It's the only reason I won. Oh, I was dead. I almost died inside, but thankfully it didn't get that far. I do want to plus 25 this before the series ends. Unfortunately, I don't have Smithing Stone level 8. We're going to need to look for that more. We just need 2 more levels, and then we can get it maxed out. As for our next task, we got a Great Rune from her. She was a Shard Bearer. Malenia's Great Rune. Seek the isolated Divine Tower which stands beyond the Lost Great Bridge. Before we get to that, oh, that view into that room looks so cool after her defeat. There is something I do need to point out. I'd be remiss not to mention this. The man, the myth, the legend, known only as... Let me solo her. This is the outfit of a player who is very well known and very well beloved, because this player, who has defeated Malenia loads and loads of times, offers a ton of help against this boss fight if you were to play online. If you were to light up the summoning pool, there's a very high chance you'll encounter either the player themselves or someone trying to mimic them. This player has gotten so good at this fight, spending hundreds and hundreds of hours learning the ins and outs of it, and is now able to effectively solo the fight countless times, and has used this to help so many other players get her defeated. If my attempts were to have gone on any longer, I would have probably donned this outfit to hopefully channel their power into myself. For being this awesome, though, Bandai Namco, the publisher of this game, actually sent them a care package with, like, a sword with the Elden Ring logo engraved in the blade and a little note congratulating them on how many times they've beaten Malenia. It's really cool and also kind of silly because this is the outfit they wear. I mean, if it works for them... It's very common for people to fight Malenia with nothing on because it's the easiest way to get yourself into light load. I'm only in light load because I've leveled up endurance so much. And why not? I beat her, so by that logic, I get to look like her. This actually does look really cool. I don't like the footwear though, but I kind of have to go with it since you know. It only makes sense and it fits with the rest of her outfit. I just don't like the armor design where the shoes actually have toes in them. It reminds me of toe socks, and I just cannot stand toe socks. If you don't remember, the way to the isolated Divine Tower is up here on the Divine Bridge of Leyndell Royal Capital. It is through this sending gate to our left. Finally, you have a use. Once again, I've gone this many videos in a row. How many Souls game videos have I made at this point? Let's see, this is episode 48, plus 20 from Dark Souls 3. That's 68 videos of these games I was able to record in a row without needing to spend another session doing it. And honestly, because Malenia is the super boss and easily the hardest in the entire game, I don't think there's a chance of, taking multiple sessions from this point onwards. There are some difficult bosses, but they are far less difficult than that. I'm thinking a little more positively now that I've actually won against her, but, you know, I still don't like Malenia as a boss fight. It's pretty badly designed. I think it would have been better if she had been toned down at least one of the many ways I suggested. Don't give her a phase 2 with an entirely separate health bar. Make Waterfowl Dance actually fucking dodgeable. You know... Literally, like, anything but piling on every last thing that makes bosses difficult onto Malenia. It just kind of makes her ridiculous as a result. Hey. I had no idea you had such a clear view of that place from here. Remember that? Rumbling Farah Missoula. We visited that way back before we even went to Altus Plateau. Alright, Malenia. Your power better be worth it! And I have the delight of telling you that it's not. Great Rune of the Shard-Bearer Malenia. The blessing of this half-rotted rune reduces the healing power of Flask of Crimson Tears. Off to a great start. And yet, due to the infusion of Malenia's Spirit of Resistance, attacks made immediately after receiving damage will partially recover HP. Malenia is daughter to Queen Marican Radagon, and her Great Rune should have been the most sacred of all. You see, she's an Empyrean. She was born from one god, but she's the child of Marica and Radagon. They're the same person. It makes sense now. So, this sounds like slightly reduced healing power in exchange for the rally mechanic from Bloodborne. The one mechanic in all the Souls games that everyone wishes to be brought back. And does it live up to the hype? Not really. Well, at least I watched one video that seemed to think that it wasn't true, so, I'll hold back my thoughts on it, and I'll try it out on some randos in the Altus Plateau. I never ended up using Godfrey Icon. I should have switched it out, because I stopped using skills partway through. Well, looks like I didn't need it after all. I'm so fucking buzzed, as the British would say about that. This has been a great day. I'm recording this the day that I got my computer back in its now fully functioning state. And I beat Malenia on the same day. That's... Sure, why not? I don't really know what to equip, so I'll just throw on whatever sounds cool. Alright, Great Rune, switch that to Malenia's. There it goes. Nothing happened to our health, obviously, since we don't have that one on anymore. Alright, where are some enemies that would like to give me a little pinch? And you know what? Actually, I think... Oh god, the game's lagging now. That's fine. We're close to the end of this video anyway. And it didn't lag when it was most important. Never mind, what am I thinking? All the enemies in the Altus Plateau and earlier are going to be weak and pathetic. Let's try it on some people who can actually do damage. Alright, hit me. You can't reach me with that hand. Okay. Yeah, you see there, I was not really able to restore a lot of health before the timer ran out. Okay, let me see if I can get all that back. Alright, it does do the Bloodborne thing where as they're dying, you can still get a little bit. I know that Rally isn't really supposed to fully heal you, but still. It does run out kind of fast. I don't think Rally and Bloodborne ran out quite that fast whenever you did take a big hit, like here. One of you do a big hit, I'll take the second one. Oh my god, look, it went down! Okay, Bloodborne's rally system definitely didn't do that. Or did it? I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. I mean, I haven't played Bloodborne, but I've watched playthroughs of Bloodborne, so I can see how the rally system works, and I feel like this is just a gimped version of it in exchange for weaker flasks. And you don't really get a whole lot out of return. Hey, can you hit me? Hit me, hit me, hit me. You can't. Reach me with that hand. Reach me with that hand. Reach me with that hand. You cannot. Yeah, I'm just like... I guess I'm getting a little bit back, but... Let me try the flask now. Wow! That is incredibly lowered. For what? Just, oh, you can get some health back after being hit now. Oh, great. If you attack back super fast, you can cancel out the damage. I get how this would sound appealing to some, and oh my god, I died trying to show it off. That's fine, I was kind of being stupid, but, you know, I was gonna start attacking. But then there's also the fact that in order to get it, you need to beat Malenia, Blade of Miquella. And on top of that, Great Runes do not carry into New Game Plus, so it's not like you can have this as a dedicated build for an entire playthrough or anything. I may as well try it on the enemies oncoming from this point onwards, just to see if it's any good, but like... Oh... There's also the fact you need a rune arc for it to work at all, which is kind of... That's another reason. You need to use a resource that you don't have... Well, I do have a lot of, but... You might not have a whole lot of in exchange for weaker healing, just so that you might be able to replenish a little bit of health after taking a big hit. Oh my god. Yeah, and look at that. Attacks that come that fast to you in Bloodborne do not have the rally lower itself that much, have the rally window lower itself that much. When attacks come out that quick, usually the entire bit of damage that you took could be restored if you hit back. Not the case here, though. So yeah. Your reward for defeating the ultimate super boss of Elden Ring is a gimped version of a mechanic that everyone wanted back, and then they reintroduce it in this state in exchange for your flasks healing that little. What the hell? Malenia just has to frustrate you even in the grave. And that is the last of the optional major content in Elden Ring. There is only one place left to go. And before I end the video, I thought I would come back to the first step into Limgrave to show, up there, that's the Forge of the Giants, the main objective of the mountaintops. You are able to see it from the start of the game. That is so fucking cool. And the best part is, you probably don't even know that's a place you can go. That looks like a background element. Someplace that's just there to add more detail to the environment and nothing more. But nope, you can go there. And next time on Elden Ring, that's exactly where we're headed. Thank you all so much for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.